Testing, 1, 2, 3, go birds. Yeah.
Congratulations on the victory. A close fight, a hard fight. How hurt were you in that second round after he landed the head kick?
Parabéns pela vitória, uma luta apertada, uma vitória apertada. Quanto que doeu ali, quanto que te pegou no final do segundo round, na hora que ele te pegou?
Ele chuta muito bem, né? Então esse chute entrou bem, passou minha guarda ali, mas graças a Deus ali eu mantive a concentração, mantive calma ali e consegui concentrar na luta e voltar, né? E voltei bem.
Man, he kicks really well, and that was a great kick. And it got me, just got through the high guard there, and luckily I was able to come back to it, to focus well on the fight, and I was able to focus it well and to come back well to the fight.
It was a close fight. So when it went to the judge's decision, did you feel that you had done enough? Were you a bit nervous about the result? What were you feeling when you went?
Obviamente a luta foi acirrada e apertada. Quando foi para a decisão dos juízes, o quão confiante você estava que você tinha levado a vitória?
Eu estava confiante. Para mim ali, o primeiro round e o terceiro foi bem claro para mim. Pessoas falaram que eu ganhei o primeiro e o segundo, mas eu estava bem ciente que eu tinha vencido a luta. Eu estava com muita vontade. Depois do knockdown que ele me deu ali, aquele chute ali na cabeça, que balançou um pouquinho ali, minha vontade aumentou. Ali a minha vontade de vencer aumentou mais ainda.
I think it was pretty clear. I think that I had taken the first and the third round. I think that was pretty clear in my mind. And after he took the second round with that kick, I kind of, when I got shook, my will to come back and to get that win was higher. So it grew right then and there, and I was able to come back and get that third round.
Last one from me. What's going through your head when you see his leg bleeding and then you start to kick it?
A última pergunta do Oscar. O que passa pela tua cabeça quando você vê aquela canela dele aberta, sangrando, você dá umas pisadas em cima?
Eu vi a oportunidade ali, né? Eu vi o sangue descendo na canela e eu falei, vou bater também, né? Vou ver se sangra um pouquinho mais.
I saw the opportunity, and I just saw the blood just dripping down the shin, and I thought, listen, I'm just gonna hit it, see if it bleeds more.
Hey, how are you over here? Just after this win, getting up towards the rankings, is there anyone in the top 15 you would like to face next?
Depois de uma vitória como essa, entrando no ranking, agora você sabe que você vai estar no ranking na terça-feira, quem que você gostaria de enfrentar?
Qualquer um da categoria ali. Não tenho nomes ainda, mas qualquer um da categoria, eu sei que eu vou evoluir mais com essa luta que eu tive agora contra o Thompson, e eu quero enfrentar todos os melhores.
Nobody specific, anybody in the division, anyone I'll face. I know I will get better from having just faced Steve Thompson. Anyone, I'll get them one by one, but I want to face everyone in there.
Yeah, that leads to my second question. With you going against Thompson, who is a phenomenal striker, probably one of the best in MMA, has that given you an added confidence going in and fighting, obviously, anyone in the rankings to, get the title shot?
E isso dá vazão agora para a próxima pergunta dela. Agora, tendo enfrentado o Steve Thompson, que é considerado como o grande striker dessa categoria, isso dá confiança para você, basicamente, às vezes, agora sim, eu posso enfrentar qualquer um, porque eu acabei de enfrentar ele.
Exatamente. Eu tenho a parte do grappling muito boa e está evoluindo bastante. E hoje eu enfrentei, para mim, o melhor strike da categoria, o melhor. E pode ter certeza que eu estou preparado para enfrentar qualquer um.
For sure. I know I got grappling down. I know I have it as a very strong suit, but now I just faced the best striker in the division. I know I'm now ready and prepared to face anyone.
Good luck. Thank you.
All right, guys. The gate was 2.2 million. The attendance was 17,007. It was a sellout. Performance of the night go to Klein and Walker, and fight of the night was Nate and Morgan. Who's got the first question?
So you're sitting there, you're watching Derek get a knockout, and then President Trump just calls you on the spot?
No. Derek came over and said, "Where's the president?" I said, "He's not here tonight." I said, "But he's watching." And I got him on the phone and put him on the phone with him.
Do you have any idea what Derek wanted to say to him?
I have no idea. You have to ask him. I don't know what they talked about.
Maybe he's trying to book himself a fight on the White House
Probably.
card.
That's what everybody's trying to do right now.
So let's talk about Derek. Obviously, look, he's 40 years old. He's been up and down this division, but here he is still knocking off young prospects in the division. Just goes to show that with his power, he can still get these wins anywhere.
100%. In the heavyweight division, guys stick around. They have that one-punch power. My poor guy, Raz, where is he? Yeah. Raz had $25,000 on that the fight would go over 5 minutes. Is that what it was? Yeah. Didn't work out for him.
It's a bad bet, to be fair.
Bad bet. Bad beat.
Yeah. So then, obviously, with that being said, Derek could really, if you look at the division as it is, be maybe one fight away from getting a title shot next or something like that.
I think that's the way the heavyweight division has always been. I mean, these guys, they don't have to cut. Some of them have to cut, but they don't have to cut a lot of weight. And a fight can turn with one punch. Whoever lands that big shot, and they were both trying to land him, and he got him. I thought the stoppage was a little fast. But it is what it is.
So obviously we mentioned the White House card. You said everyone's trying to get on it. Who are the sort of people blowing up your phone trying to get on it?
Well, I mean, everybody wants to be on this card. I mean, you don't even have to know who's blowing up my phone. You can just see it all on the internet. But, the fight's a year away, so the landscape will change a lot over the next year.
I saw you say to the Nelt boys that you want to make it like a badass card and stuff like that. Are we talking a couple of title fights? Or are we talking?
Yeah, it'll be a pay-per-view card.
But like UFC 300 level, or you think it will just depend on what you can do?
The best card we could possibly put together.
Is there a chance you do Conor and John on the same card?
I don't know. I mean, in a year, who knows what the world will look like in a year?
Is it? So obviously, look, this is still to be planned, but logistically, I saw you say you want the White House on one side, the monument on the other.
That's what it'll be. We're going to be on the South Lawn, and literally when you're watching the fight, this will all be the White House here, and then behind me will be, the Washington Monument.
I mean, you're going to construct something over the octagon, though, I imagine, right? Like, what are you going to?
I don't know. We're just getting into logistics right now. My team have already walked the White House with the staff there, and now we're putting together the design, and then we'll all fly out to D.C. and sit down with him and see what he wants to do.
Okay. And then the last one for me, obviously, this week coming up, Dustin Poirier is having his final fight in the UFC. Just talk about him, preview that fight for me, and what it means to have Dustin walking out in New Orleans.
Yeah, we were talking about it tonight. I think ESPN posted a list of the last 11 people that he's fought. 7 of them were former world champions. He's had an incredible career here. We love him, and we literally did this show for him. This card was built for him.
Just one for me regarding the White House card and John Jones and the saga that's gone on with him the last couple months. He obviously has made it clear that he wants to be on that card. With everything that's happened, are you going to bring him back?
Well, we wouldn't even start building that card until, it's still a long time.
Is he in consideration?
It's literally a year from now. It's
right.
like...
With everything that's gone on with him, though, or would you welcome him back with open arms at that time?
It's a year away. It's not even worth talking about who would be on the card. The entire MMA landscape will be different a year from now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Dana, right here in the front. Would you say that after the White House card, you'd be more open to doing stadium shows?
Why is that?
Being you've had a show that you've had outdoors?
No.
No. Fair enough.
Yep. Good?
Dana, over here.
Yep. Go ahead.
You go first.
This is, so we were back in Nashville back in 2023. We're back now. Is this going to be a consistent location? It seems like it's been an amazing crowd both times. The hype, everything about it's just been phenomenal. Can we see the UFC back here anytime soon?
Yeah, Nashville is an incredible city. Not just for people to travel here and people who live here to come, but even for my staff and me, and everybody loves Nashville. So, yes, we will get back to Nashville as much as possible.
Awesome. And last question, there's been some amazing locations named so far, Vancouver, Qatar, Of course, Australia. Are there any other locations in the works for the end of the year?
Yeah, obviously Spain. I've been talking about too. The China card. Do you guys know? Do you guys know about the China card? Did we talk about the China card at all? Did we say anything publicly? The China card sold out in 1 minute. Under a minute. Less than a minute, the China card sold out. So, yeah, we're doing some fun shit. Yes.
Always. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dana, real quick, good to see you. Delivering the Nashville Smashville, literally. Talk about just that. I mean, Derek Lewis, I mean, what a way to end the night. Let's go.
Yeah, but we kind of figured that fight was going to go like that. You know, I mean, the line on that thing was over under 5 minutes. So, yeah, it delivered. It was what we expected. I think it was what everybody expected. I don't think anybody expected a 5-round fight.
No, of course not. Or over 5 minutes.
Except for one guy.
My
right?
man.
Yeah.
But just to follow up with that, I mean, obviously, like the electricity of the crowd was just going nuts, man. That's
from the early fights. And,
Yeah,
and the card was really good. It delivered. The fans were great. I mean, the energy in this place was insane, and it was a fun night.
I had Derek Lewis on earlier this week, and he mentioned he'd love to fight at the White House, but he says he might need some help from you. He's got some past things that he might need a pardon from.
Well, it sounds like he was working on that relationship this evening. So,
so you think it'll happen?
I don't know. You'll have to talk to him and see what the president said. But the president had texted me and Kid Rock earlier that he was watching the fight, so I knew he was watching.
And final question, real quick. What is one thing that you hope would happen at that White House event? Like, what is one thing, if Dana White could do it, that you want to take place?
Listen, every Saturday that we go off, the only thing we do the bells and whistles. I lose all control once the fights start. I just want a good night of fights. That's it. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yep, you too.
Hey, Dana, down here to your right.
Yep. Go ahead.
You talk about Nashville, kind of the atmosphere, and you mentioned even early on the prelims it was pretty full. I guess, how have you noticed kind of what's the appetite of fight fans like out here, especially in your return visits? How's it kind of grown?
What do you mean?
I mean, in terms of, I guess, fans being educated, knowledgeable, it seems like out here not only are they coming out of course, but it seems like
they're all fired up and they don't play here, man. If you start grappling and for 30 seconds they go crazy. They want to see knockdown, drag them out fights here, and obviously a very educated crowd. And yeah, it's fun. Everything about Nashville is fun, including the crowd.
Yeah, and then talking about Derek, how important is it to have a guy? Obviously, you have a lot of them on your roster, but a guy on your roster who not only can bring out fans like he did in the market he has no real connection to, but then provide the entertainment factor as well to the fans that do come out.
Yeah. No, listen, he's been a fun guy since day one. He's got a great personality, and he likes to knock people out. That doesn't suck.
Makes it easy.
Yep.
Real quick, one more. What do you think about up here?
Oh,
sorry. Any words about Wonder Boy and his future or whatnot, or any
about him? What?
About his future, Wonder Boy, or obviously he's got a couple more fights left, but coming off.
Yeah, I don't know. That's up to him.
Would you like to see him, continue?
Yeah, I mean, he looked great tonight.
Yeah,
Wonder Boy looked great tonight. For a guy who is a traditional martial artist, kickboxer, does a damn good job staying off the ground and defending the takedown and staying out of submissions. And yeah, he's one of the nicest human beings on the planet.
It's true.
Yep. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you. You've said before that these fight night cards build the superstars of tomorrow. How critical are nights like this with this kind of atmosphere for building those future stars? And who should we be looking for on the next up and coming?
Yeah, this thing was on ESPN, the network tonight. It'll pull over 1 million viewers, and all of the fights from the early prelims all the way up to the main event. So, when we were getting into this business, this was literally our dream. Tonight, what happened tonight was our dream. We're having a fight night, sold out, in Nashville, Tennessee, and over 1 million people watching on ESPN, and that doesn't include ESPN Plus. So. This is living the dream. Let's put it that way. Living the dream.
Happy to be a part of it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Hello, sir. Recently, there were lots of news about Ben Askren. So the question is, did UFC support him, or are you planning to support him in any way in his recovery?
Ben Askren?
Yeah.
Do you have plans to support him, or have you supported him so far in his aid to recovery?
Yeah. What do you mean by support him?
Maybe financially, or...
Yeah, I usually don't talk about that stuff, but yes, I did. I did, and yeah, I will. I mean, we were we reached out to his wife as soon as we heard and told her if there's anything you need. And yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Yes. I just don't like talking about that shit. It's just, that's between us but yes.
Good to know. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Have a good night, you guys.
Thank you.
Well, Derek, I feel like that's probably about a perfect a night's work as you can have. Would you agree?
Yes, for sure.
Did you know the fight was going to be like that? Like he's going to come out aggressive, you were going to meet him in the middle and both go for it?
No, I don't want that. Man, Diet Coke, give me a regular Coke. What's that?
I said, did you know it was going to go like that? That it would be a firefight right from the beginning?
Yeah, I said it. You ain't watched the preview?
I did, but I wanted you to say it again
so
for
I
my
was going
camera.
to let my hair down. Yeah.
Right.
First minute of the fight. That's what I did.
And when did you know you wanted to speak to President Trump?
I've been telling Dana a couple of weeks now. I need to talk to him about something.
Could you tell us what that something is?
No, man, no.
Would it be about maybe fighting at
It's
the White House?
classified.
Oh, it's classified. Are you an agent
Yeah,
now?
yeah. It's classified. It's almost something about terrorists and stuff like that. So.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Serious stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are they signing you up? You going to join the FBI?
We don't like the FBI right now, me and Trump. You know, they're trying to get that list out of us. And so I had to tell the president, hey, you know, make sure they don't
I got you.
don't have my name on that list. You know.
So obviously, look, you got this one done. Dana was in here and he says you're never too far away from a title shot, right? Just because your name value, the fights you put on and stuff like that. Is that something you would like to start climbing towards? Or are you happy just fighting these young up-and-comers and getting your seemingly easy wins?
Similar easy one.
Like
Man, that's, he was the king of the taxi cab drivers in Brazil. Man.
Wow.
But no, I don't want an easy fighting like that. I want, you know, of course I would like to do one more run at the title. That'd be good.
Last one for me. What does your wife think when you announce on TV that you're going to make love to her after the fight?
How you feel, babe? See?
Thumbs up.
Hey, over here. Hey.
Hello.
Congratulations on your
He
win.
gave you that Diet Coke?
It's gross, but it's okay.
I know, right?
I couldn't find the regular Coke either. Congratulations on your win. As always, you looked amazing out there. I'm kind of taking turns and not talking about the fight. I more so want to talk about your coach with you, who you've been with for 15 years. And he's coming up on his 100th win. How has it been training with Bob Perez?
Oh, it's been great. You know, whenever I feel nervous or whatever, all I can do is just listen to his voice, and he's not going to steer me wrong. You know, every time I didn't listen to him, things didn't go as planned, you know. Yeah. Once my coach tell me, okay, if you do this and then do that before the fight and do this in the fight, I guarantee you're going to get your hand raised. And that's what happened.
Yeah, and I think the biggest part of being a fighter is having that coach who, no matter what, win, lose, is at your side. And I did an interview with him a couple of days ago and did nothing but talk great about you being a great fighter that he's been with for so long. Where I'm sure you're grateful to have him as a coach, obviously. Let's just kind of get your aspect on how it's been being with the coach for so long and through your whole UFC career with now your 20th win and being the knockout king.
You know, if you know anything about MMA fighting, period, you would know it's a lot of coaches out there that's in it for themselves. And I feel like with Crew Bob, it's not like that. It's really, he really care about me. So that's the reason why I would never like turn my back on him. He's gonna always be by my side.
Yeah, absolutely. Cannot wait to see you back in the cage again. Congratulations.
Octagon. They say they don't like y'all using cage.
It's my first time. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You'll learn. It's all right.
Derek, down here on your right, congrats on the win. Can you kind of take me through what you saw in that, I don't want to say play, on that moment where you caught him with that left hand?
So I was acting like something was in my eye. And I was waiting for him to get a little closer. He didn't get close enough for the first time, so I really was trying to sell it, make it seem like he had got me in my eye pretty good. And shit, that's what happened. I caught him. Yeah. Then I noticed he was trying to pull himself up on the cage. I'm like, man, come on, man. He having me hit my own leg. I'm trying to knock my own leg out of the socket. Yeah, so it was messed up.
Did you expect the ref to come in and stop it right there?
Yes, I expect the ref. The ref should have been stopped him because he went in and out a couple of times. It was like before he even started grabbing the cage. So,
yeah. When you threw that left hand, did you know if it connected that it was going to send him down?
I know if I throw anything at anybody, no matter what it is, I know that it's going to go down.
Yeah. Last question I got for you. You said ahead of the fight you planned on celebrating down on Broadway. You got any concrete plans for what you're going to be doing next?
Shit, I don't know. If I'm keep messing with y'all, I ain't going to celebrate nothing.
Well, hey, man, enjoy.
The fight been over with like an hour ago, right?
Hey, Derek, congratulations, man. You did what you said that you were planning to do. Talk to us just about that. I mean, once again, Derek Lewis delivers. And also you got out there in the first round, which I know that's what you wanted to do as well.
Yeah. You said it.
Perfect.
That's
awesome.
what I wanted.
There you go. Where would you rank tonight's post-game post-fight ceremony, throwing the stuff out? Where would you rank that compared to your previous ones?
I'm probably number one just because the president had called me. You know, we start talking about business, and I told him, wait till I get to the White House, we could really talk. You know, yeah, it was pretty cool to have the president talk to me, you know.
What about the, throwing the stuff into the crowd and just the overall reaction? I mean, people are going absolutely wild for you, man, and well-deserved. I mean, let's go. Yeah,
for sure. That was the first time a lot of people wanted my cup, so that was pretty cool. You know, it got value in it. It's smoking. You seen the smoke come off it when I threw it? Like a flare.
Yeah. Awesome. Congrats, man.
Derek, how does it feel when you come out in a city like this and hear that kind of atmosphere inside the stadium, all for you, getting behind you to support you?
Oh, that's crazy. You know, shit, it was too loud, huh?
Yeah.
I think they got louder than Houston crowd, so it was pretty cool. Maybe because they're probably all drunk, you know. That's right down the street, Broadway?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been here for 2 weeks, and I've been watching everybody else stumbling around. Everybody keep twisting their ankle for some reason. I've seen a lot of cast people with boots on their leg. They get drunk like that out here?
Oh, yeah, all day, every day.
Shit, we need to wrap this up, right? Get a shot.
Last part of this, in the press conference earlier this week, we were talking about, just your mindset and how you've evolved over your career. You obviously assert your physical dominance as the knockout king. What's a mental edge that you feel like you've gained at this point in your career?
The mental edge is that knowing that I trained my butt off. I believe just about every fight that I had, that I lost, it was because I just got tired. That's all it was. And trust me, I have night. My wife will tell you that I hate those losses because I know I was better than those guys, and that I know it will never happen again. So the last few fights on my contract, I believe that I'm going to go undefeated.
I'd be excited to see it. Let's party after this, man.
Thank you.